Ferris might be visiting the lab. Ferris was at the lab on this day when I first came to the World Line. My action shouldn't have influenced Mayuri, so she should have called Ferris over to show her the costumes. I'll go over there and give her a hug. Right now I don't want to see anybody. Fuck off. I need to think. But try as I might, no ideas come, no solutions. Lukaku agreed to go back to being a guy if I went out with her for a time. I've stayed faithful to that, so... Faithful? How? I just made a huge mistake back there. I've done nothing but make Lukaku sad. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 15th, the day Komima opens, the day Mayuri dies. At the very least, I need to make our relationship last until that evening. Tomorrow is the end. I'm not confident, but I can show Lukaku a fun time. Alright, so instead of fussing over a date, I'll just try something that won't make Lukaku sad. Yeah, that'll fucking help. The next morning, after Mayuri and Daru have left for Ariake, I head to the shrine and pick up Lukaku. We hop the train at Akiba Station, then she looks askance at me. I tell her we're going to see Mayuri. Today won't be just the two of us. I don't know what to say when we're alone. I'm afraid I'll hurt her again. It's time to try something different. Oh god. Proposing. What? When we get off the train at Tokyo Big Sight, Lukaku stares in wonder at the scene spread before her. People, people, people. People as far as the eye can see. Welcome to Komima, the Otaku Festival. It's the first day, so Big Sight's more crowded than usual. This is my plan, to take Lukaku to Komima. I'm not making her cosplay, of course. Lukaku wouldn't even do it for Mayuri's request, and I don't want to force her to do anything she doesn't want to. We're just here to look and have fun. Our first order of business is to hook up with Mayuri and Daru. And Bree the Komima, so I'm sure they'll have a lot to talk about. Conversation will flow and I'll be off the hook. How wonderful to have friends who you can count on. Of course, bringing a date to Komima is a surefire way to earn myself the hatred of otaku everywhere. But no matter, I'll endure their contempt if that's what it takes to make Lukaku happy. So resolved, I strived out through the crowd towards our designated rendezvous point. Lukaku, clearly overwhelmed by the sheer number of people, struggles to follow behind. It means you walk slow, buddy. Okay, now if you're here, you have to spend time with her and not the other people. Sure, you can have other people, but you need to focus most of your attention on her. Near the edge of the parking lot, I see the petite Mayuri wave her hand high. There aren't as many people here. Dating advice with Ocarina, God, it's awful.
Daru.
ダル君はグッズを手に入れるために並んでる最中だから抜け出せないんだって。ひとしきり戦利品をゲットしたら合流するかもって言ってたよ。
Damn, that means he won't join up with us at least for another hour. Couldn't he forego the battle just this once? Lukaku's eyes dart from place to place. She is clearly uncomfortable in the chaotic atmosphere. Reassure her, buddy. There's still some awkwardness between us after what happened yesterday. Even on the train ride, we barely spoke to each other. What's the point of being a couple if it turns out like this? It was easier to talk when we weren't supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Lukaku seems to enjoy herself more too. Was it a mistake to bring her to Komima? Well, Lukaku didn't refuse, even when I told her we were going to Komima. She just nodded obediently. Yeah, it's like she just goes with the flow with everything. She's a really submissive girl. Of course she's just going to accept. Oh my god, dude. Think.
今日はマユシーが会場を案内してあげ ずはコスプレ会場に行ってそれから中に入ろうかな。
Mayuri's more cheerful than usual. She must be happy to have us here.
ねえねえ、二人とも何が見たい？
ルカ子、見たいものはあるか？
い
Lukaku shakes her head.
え、よくわからないので岡部さんの見たいものを見に行きたいです。
俺は別にそれほど興味があるわけじゃない。
You give 3 things and say, no, I think you'll really enjoy this, 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 and this. How about we go and see those? Come on, dude. Oh, it's not that hard. If you say you're not interested, why the fuck are we here then? Lukaku looks unhappy. Crap, I shouldn't have answered like that.
ねえねえルカちゃん、コスプレ会場に行ったらね、
It hurts.
絶対にコスプレに対する考え方が変わるよ。
It just hurts so much to try to decipher any of this. Mayuri talks happily to Lukaku. I'm glad I chose to rely on this ditz who can't read the mood. Rely on this ditz.
恥ずかしいとかそういうのはちっともなくてね、みんなとっても楽しそうなんだから。マユシーのコスを着てくれてるレイヤーさん、楓ちゃんと吹雪ちゃんって言うんだけど、二人のことも紹介するね。でね、できれば明日も来てほしいな。そしたらね、オカリンとルカちゃんの分のコスも用意しておくから。
Oh my god.
オカリンにはね、コードジアースのゼロサム様コスが似合うと思うんだ。
Fictional, the protagonist of Code GS. He is the young noble of the rebellion who hides his identity behind a mask. Smash hit TV anime series in 2006. The story resolves a young man who obtains a magical eye that can control minds and use it to start a revolution. Yeah, you got this,
オカ
Ocarina.
リンが一緒ならね、ルカちゃんも安心してコスプレできるでしょ。
Oh yeah, totally.
どうかな。いいアイデアだってマユシー的には思うんだ。
Oh my god, you guys could totally be a couple and do it.
却下だな。
ごめんなさい。そんな。
Mayuri slumps her shoulders in disappointment. In the end, Lukaku and I got fed up with the amount of people and left Aake early. We took the direct shuttle bus to Akiba that only runs during Komima, but it was so cramped inside I thought I was gonna die. Jesus Christ, you guys are horrible together.
な。
By the time we get back to Akiba, Lukaku and I are exhausted. My feet feel like blocks of lead, and I don't have the energy to even attempt conversation. The two of us schlep back to the shrine without speaking a word, like Spanish monks under a vow of silence. Like that they have to be Spanish monks. Lukaku doesn't raise a single complaint, but taking her to Komima was obviously a mistake. Lukaku's expression has been stiff ever since we met up with Mayuri. It's like you shouldn't meet up with other people when you're going on a date with someone like that. Maybe she's still traumatized by otaku. The first time I met Lukaku, he was being harassed by otaku. Maybe they left a bad impression. We don't talk. We spend most of the day shoulder to shoulder with strangers. I can probably count on my finger the words I said directly to Lukaku today. Oh. You're horrible. When we arrive at the shrine, our time as a couple will end. So this will be the last chance to talk as boyfriend and girlfriend. But I'm confused. What should I talk about? How she's feeling, just whatever comes to mind. I try thinking about things we have in common. The demon swords on Madeira. The Sensai Shama Sanma school of swordsmanship. But Kurisu said to avoid Chunibiu topics, then the dating manual concurred. What else is there? It finally dawns on me. There's nothing else Lukaku and I share. Silence dominates the shrine. Oh no, I really don't think they are a good couple at all. They don't have... I don't think there's chemistry between them at all. At all. Like, out of all of the females, he matches the worst with Lukaku. In the sense that they're just completely different kinds of people. And that's just something that can't change. Unless she radically changes or he radically changes. It's just never going to work out. The silence could be calming, but it's not. I've safely escorted Lukaku home. Okabe is just too fucking nuts to actually have a genuine relationship with someone that needs to be really reserved and quiet. Or you just need someone outgoing. Okabe's not. He's not really outgoing, he's just nuts. You need someone either to feed off of that or just mellow him out. Or be a good foil to it or contrast. Lukaku's not, though. She wouldn't do anything. Mayuri's death is just 3 hours away. The temporary relationship between me and Lukaku ends here. Now I just need Lukaku to give me her mother's pager number. However, is it really okay to let it end like this? In the end, what have I done for Lukaku? I haven't done squat, have I? All I've done is hurt her. Suddenly, Lukaku starts sobbing. She covers her mouth with both hands, but can't stop the tears pouring from her eyes.
Lukaku.
When I approach her, Lukaku pulls back. You're great with the ladies. Lukaku wipes the corners of her eyes, but the tears keep flowing, forming a glistening line down each cheek. I'm speechless. I have no idea what to do. A girl is crying before my eyes. It's my duty as a man to comfort her. I know that, and yet no words come. I just stand there like a useless statue. Motherfucker. Hold her. Do something. It's okay. I'm sorry. The cause of Lukaku's tears is undoubtedly me. I don't treat her right as my girlfriend, even if it was only a temporary... I didn't treat her right as my girlfriend, even if it was only a temporary agreement. And now it ends with me watching as Lukaku cries. Lukaku. I'm the one who did this to her. I'm the cause of her grief. And yet... Yeah, when someone's crying and thanking me, I don't feel too good about that. She thanks me and bows her head. She lifts her head and smiles shyly through her tears. Yeah, I don't take anyone serious. I don't listen to people who cry and saying how happy they were. That's a lie. That is just a stark lie. Okay, just stop lying to me. That has to be a lie. To my surprise, Lukaku takes my hand in hers. Her hand is very warm and delicate. This is the first time I've touched her since we became a couple. Oh my god, you haven't even held hands or hugged? Jesus, dude. And it will be the last. Lukaku places a note in my hand. And then she pulls away. She bows her head again. Lukaku turns her back to me, then disappears into the shrine office. I look at the note. There's a number written there. Ah, hot damn. Probably her mother's patron number. Bye. She kept her promise. Now I have to do Lukaku's ending because, you know, might as well just do it now while I'm here. But I didn't keep mine. I can't let it end like this. I would. I'm a son of a bitch. I get that number and be like, bye, have a nice day. You won't remember this. I run full speed back into the lab, ignoring Kurisu's calls to stop. I slap on the headgear and leap to the past. I send a D-mail to the 11th saying, oh, hey, Lukaku's mother's page number is this. Look, I would have immediately sent... If I didn't have to go through Ferris's first, I would have sent the D-mail then. Like, right there and be like, yep, let's cancel this out. Have a good day. I regain consciousness in front of Hagihabara Station. Lukaku's next to me. We're about to board the train for Komima. Lukaku looks a little anxious, but she doesn't raise a single complaint. The shuttle bus pulls up. The huge line of people begins to move. We can't go to Komima like this. Shaking off my time leave, induced vertigo, I take Lukaku by the hand.
ついてこい。
Once we get out of the line, I let go of Lukaku's hand and start walking.
岡部さん、バス来てますけど。
コミマに行くのは中止だ。
え？
俺は好きにやらせてもらう。
What?
岡部さん、どこへ？岡部さん。
I keep walking with Lukaku's hand in mine, ignoring everything else. Lukaku looks bewildered at first, but eventually she says no more and starts following me with a sad expression. We arrive at Yanabayashi Shrine, a place devoid of visitors, where an aura of peace and dignity dominates, where the cries of the cicadas resound. Lukaku's home. Finally, I turn to face Lukaku. Instead of letting go, I grasp her warm hand even tighter than before. Perhaps it's the heat, or perhaps it's our nervousness, but our hands are damp with sweat. But still, I don't let go. Lukaku is hanging her head. She might cry at any moment. Okay, that was actually... If I don't... I have a feeling he's gonna, like, say, oh, practice swings or something bullshit like that. But, if that was actually what he did, that would be really shitty. That would be the shit move to do. Her lips tremble, her voice trembles. I summon my resolve and answer her with a laugh.
何を勘違いしている？俺たちの恋人関係はまだ終了してないぜ。
I strike a pose and mimic a line from a popular card battling anime. Until I witnessed my Yuri's death, this was how I acted all the time. Now it takes some effort, but I still have it in me.
さっき言っただろ。俺の好きにさせてもらうと。さあ、我が弟子よ。今すぐ妖刀さみだれを持ってくるのだ。
There you go. The wind blows. The tree growing over the main building rustles its leaves in response. Lukaku looks at me blankly. Tears form in the corners of her eyes.
なんですだと？決まっているだろう。精神残魔流の修行だ。
修行？
Are you fucking serious?
この2ヶ月近く、俺たち2人でやってきた修行を忘れたのか？
I'd rather spend time with you, but okay, whatever.
今日まだ。我が名を忘れたのか、ルカ子。
This is a great date.
俺は狂気のマッドサイエンティスト。法王院今日まだ。
Wouldn't be pissed at all. Swallowing my embarrassment, I strike another pose.
男だとか女だとか、そういうところで俺は混乱して、ルカ子との距離をうまくつかめずにいた。だがな、俺とルカ子の関係は初めから決まっていたんだ。その
決まっていたって。何がですか？
俺は男で、お前は女で、俺たちは今日までの仮初めの恋人。
I take a deep breath. I gently comb my fingers through Lukaku's hair. I twist my lips into a grin.
そんなことはどうでもいい。俺は俺であり、ルカ子はルカ子であり、ルカ子は俺の弟子だ。
As I gently stroke her hair, Lukaku puts her warm hand on top of mine. The tears collect in the corners of her eyes suddenly fall.
さんは確かに僕の師匠です。
よく言った。さあルカ子よ、サミダレを持ってくるのだ。
はい。待っててくださいね。すぐ取ってきますから、ここにいてくださいね。
It's a weird group of people.
どこにも行かないさ。だから早く行くんだ。
Lukaku reluctantly lets go of my hand, shyly turns away from me, and heads back to the shrine office. We spend 4 hours training just like we used to. Practice swingings with this demon sword. Stories of the sword's history. Lectures on the intricacies of Saishin Sanma swordship. All fabricated from my Chinubu delusions. While I talk, Lukaku, dressed how now in her Miko robes, listens with rapt attention. Occasionally we take a break, sit in the shrine stairway, and eat the sweet rice balls Lukaku's mother brings us. And that's how it's been an extraordinarily ordinary 4 hours.
Yoshi, 今日はここまで。
Lukaku lowers her stance and slowly sheathes the demon sword Samadere. She looks so beautiful and majestic standing there in flowing white robes, sword shining in her hands. I find myself mesmerized once again. Lukaku bows, snapping me out of it.
ありがとうございました。ちょっとだけ強くなれた気がします。
謙遜しなくていい。今日、お前は精神三魔流奥義の一つ、32式さくらんぼを得得した。だが過信はするな。お前はまだまだ弱いんだからな。
はい、もっともっと京馬さんに教えてもらいたいです。
The breeze feels nice after the sweat we worked up. We savor our comfortable fatigue as we drink the barley tea Lukaku's mother brought for us.
久しぶりに京馬さんのお話聞けた気がします。
ここ何日か、俺の意識はマニュアルという恐ろしき封印術式により不安定な状態だったのだ。だがもう完全復活した。心配かけたな。
よかった。いつもの京馬さんが戻ってきてくれて。
Lukaku answers happily. And then her expression turns serious as if she's made up her mind about something.
昨日僕に聞きましたよね。
ああ。
Lukaku looks away. I see her hands tightening and fidgeting in her lap. Finally, with trembling lips, she speaks.
僕覚えて。
No surprise. I expected she'd remember after what I experienced with Ferris.
覚えているというか、なんて言ったらいいのか。とても儚い感じ。
儚い。
はっきり思い出したわけじゃなくて、記憶の海の底の方というか、 頭の
Then Lukaku starts pawing at the air above and to the right of her head.
この辺にあるような感じです。
I don't really get it.
とにかく覚えているんだな。
Lukaku nods.
すみません。昨日は嘘をついちゃいました。
気にするな。この俺、法王院京馬を欺いたのだから大したものだ。
そのおかげでお母さんのポケベルの番号も僕聞かなくても知っているんです。
She takes out a piece of paper upon which is written with the number.
今日はどんな結果になってもこれを渡すつもりでした。
I know. You're really upset.
それからもう一つ。
One more thing.
記憶のことと関係しているかどうかわからないんです。古いパソコンのありかについて。
IBN5100 のことか。
はい、多分そうだと思います。
True, Lukaku did seem like she knew something about the IBN 5100. Plus, Lukaku's dad confirmed that it was here at the shrine. And then one day it suddenly disappeared. Does Lukaku know where it is now?
それが事実なら、ルカ子、お前は男に戻らなくても済むかもしれない。
But Lukaku faintly shaked his head. Her head. Fuck.
それは無理だと思います。
なんで？
Lukaku grips her hand.
ついてきて
My
く
hand.
ださい。案内します。
She looks into my eyes. Lukaku is no longer crying. In the fading sunlight, her eyes shine with firm resolve. She brings me to Daibiru. I look up at the huge towering building. What the hell? Why are we here?
ここに IBN5100 が。
そっちじゃなくてですね。
Lukaku faces away from Daibiru and points. What? To a coin locker tucked in a narrow alley.
去年のお正月前。
Lukaku walks up to the coin locker as she talks.
その時までうちの神社にあのパソコンはあったんです。
Until New Year's. That's a contradiction. It was only 2 weeks ago that I found the IBN 5100 at Yanabayashi's shrine. Which means I really haven't returned the original world line.
僕のせいなんです。僕が神事のお手伝いで倉庫をお掃除していた時に誤って壊しちゃったんです。
That's what I thought.
壊した？
でももしお父さんに知られたら怒られると思って、それで。こっそりここまで持ってきて、コインロッカーの中に隠したんです。
よくここまで持ってこられたな。あれは尋常じゃない重さだぞ。
Actually, no, it's really light, actually, if you really just, put your back into it. Oh, no.
家にあった台車を使いました。そのせいで台車まで壊れちゃったんですけど。
Everything's fucking broke.